Alright, so what's up guys? It's Gusto, and I was curious. Titanfall, that stress test came out, and I thought, well, let me download it on the PS4 and the Xbox One, and let me give it a try, And I've always been one of those that whenever they release, like Digital Foundry, they'll release the comparison videos, or but before they start doing videos, they would show you on paper, which one looked better. And it's, if you were a fanboy of one or the other, you'd always look to see if you actually, won between the two. But I really, everyone says that the PlayStation 4 looks or has more power, 1080p, and but looking at both of these, I don't know, man. The Xbox One version looks better. I don't know what it is. I don't have like the equipment to have both of them, I guess, playing the exact same thing so you could really look at it. But I was looking at the water to see if there was a comparison. I'd look at the, the trees, the shrubbery, and just kind of seeing if there was any screen tears, or any maybe textures that we're trying to build up. But I think it looks great on both. I would always tell people, like, hey, you know what, it doesn't matter if it's 1080p or 720p. It looked fine either way. If you look, actually, I was noticing on the PlayStation 4, there's some texture pop in, and you'll see it. It doesn't, you really have to look for it. So I don't think it's game breaking in any way. But nonetheless, I didn't see any on the Xbox One version. I don't know what it is. The Xbox One version just seems a little crisper. I don't know if it's because maybe they had made it on the Xbox One originally. Remember Titanfall 1? I know that Xbox One is not 1080. I think it's either 720 or 900. Let's see. And I think it's 60 frames per second. And I think it actually, even though the PlayStation 4 version looked a little sharper on paper, they said it actually handled, I guess, better on the Xbox One, since the frame rate was a little bit more consistent. So another interesting part on the while I was playing both of these, you would think that the PlayStation 4 version would have a higher player count. Before the match starts, you could actually take a look to see how many people are actually playing. And even though there's almost, I think, about double PlayStation 4s out there, there were more players on the Xbox One than on the PlayStation 4, which it could be because maybe this game originally came out on the Xbox One, and maybe they're familiar with it, and PlayStation, maybe users aren't aware. I don't know. Maybe it's because Xbox One players are, I guess, I would say all the shooters are mainly on the Xbox One. So that's what I think. But still, for example, after the video, you're going to see the comparison, and I think the Xbox One had close to 2 million players, and then on the PS4 was 1,600,000. But take a look at it. Look at the water, and I think it looks the same. I couldn't tell. If you showed me one and then showed me the other, I would think it's the same video. I don't think one looks better than the other. Side by side, I think the Xbox One version, it looked a little darker, and I like that. And the PlayStation 4 seems a little maybe washed out, or maybe it's my eyes, since it's the 1080p. Maybe it just has more detail, but I prefer the way the Xbox One version looks. Take a look. That's the Xbox One, and there's the player count. But look, if you look at the PlayStation 4, they're actually funny here. Look at the second one. It says Harambe. Harambe. And then look at the PlayStation 4 version. There's the network there. You see it's about 1.6 million. But they put a little more for Harambe. So it's kind of funny.